What is going on, everybody? We are at day two of the Out of the Park 22 beta release. Came out yesterday. What is the date? Today is Wednesday, March 24th. Came out yesterday, the 23rd. What I did for fun was I just simulated one season, and I wanted to go through and show some of the results. What happened? To be clear, when you see Out of the Park, like on MLB Network, doing their season predictions and all that, that is not from one simulation. That's from like 1,000 or 10,000 simulations. So this is in no way a season prediction because obviously there's just too much statistical noise in just one simulation. But I thought it would be fun to do this. And just programming alert, I'll have more videos coming up on the new 22 stuff, like the new trade AI, coaching. I had a request to look at the draft class. And obviously my franchise will start at some point too. But I wanted to, I guess, spend more time with the game before I did those videos. But my overall impression of the trading is that it is improved by a lot. It's improved by a lot. And so, but for today, we're just going to look at this season, which is kind of fun. You got the Red Sox winning the East and the Yankees finished 6 games out. Rays were above 500. This is, this is a believable finish here for sure. Not how it's projected, but reasonable. The AL Central is funny, man. Like, 4 teams above 500. The Indians won 97 games and the Royals won 91. The AL West, Astros and Angels on top, and then the Mariners and A's really got roughed up, and the Rangers were bad. But that's not shocking. Braves won 104 games to bring home the NL East. Mets took home a wild card. Phillies and Marlins were just terrible. Nationals were fine. NL Central, I would say if there's going to be one team that runs away with the NL Central this year, it would be the Cardinals, but I don't think anybody will. The Cardinals have a few stars and guys like Arenado, Goldschmidt, I guess, still a star, right? And, Flaherty and Ace, but I don't know if I see them winning 96 games. But of course there is the possibility they could. I'm not saying it's unrealistic. And one simulation is not a way to evaluate that. And then in the NL West, looks about right. Dodgers, Padres, the Diamondbacks, 89 games. So the Padres spent all their money and finished 9 games behind the Dodgers. The thing that's funny about this is run differential. The Padres were plus 88, and the Diamondbacks actually had a better run differential. Dodgers led the league with a plus 248 run differential, and the Braves were a plus 223. League worst, I believe, was my Baltimore Orioles at minus 278. Yeah, minus 278, Baltimore Orioles. Well done, well done. And so let's go ahead and look at what do I want to look at first? I want to look at some of the trades. It was interesting. So the Padres, this is one thing that was interesting before I get into their trades. And on my video that I put up last night on the beta, in the comments, I was talking with William, and then William and I were also messaging on my Patreon. It seems like the game assumes that the Padres need to cut salary right away. And they traded away Tommy Pham in this game. They traded away Blake Snell in this game. Now, I'm sure if the Padres could cut some salary in real life and get rid of like a contract like Will Myers, they would probably do it. But they're not trading Blake Snell. So that was interesting. If you're playing your sim or you're taking over the Padres, you might want to take a look at a budget and readjust it. It's not that their budget's going down. It's just here. I'll show you. It's just that they're kind of maxed out on their payroll. They have the 11th biggest budget and 4th biggest payroll, and it's even growing next year, like 232. But the game just kind of assumes they need to cut some salary. So they did, but they were still good. But it was disappointing because I love what the Padres are doing. It's disappointing to see them do that. But anyways, I digress. So let's look at some of the big award winners. Let's see, blah blah blah. AL rookie. Okay. Is it Alex Kirilloff, right? That's how you say the Twins prospect. Somebody will let me know if I'm wrong, I'm sure. And then Andrew Vaughn, Bobby Dahlbeck, and Bobby Witt Jr. So Bobby Witt Jr. got the call from opening day, it looks like. He didn't play in the minors. And there was some talk that might happen to him in real life this year, but I think he's since been assigned to minor league camp. So that's pretty interesting. What did Kirilloff do? 2.9 WAR, 121 OPS plus. I don't have my dashboard set up yet. Just haven't taken the time to go and do that. And then NL Rookie of the Year, Kim, who the Padres signed as an international free agent, age 26. He put up a nice season, 5.9 WAR, 124 OPS plus. Wow. And he made the All-Star team. Brian Hayes, Jazz Chisholm and Christian Pache rounded out the top four. And then let's see, AL Cy Young, Nate Eovaldi. Get some, man. Yeah, I don't have here. I think you can look at it where under expanded pitching stats on what his FIP was. So his FIP was a 3.39. FIP minus was a nice 69. So he rocked the 3.39 FIP with a 3.54 ERA and put up 5.1 WAR. And the game really pays attention in previous versions to win-loss record and kind of old school stats for Cy Young. But Nate Eovaldi winning it at 14-8. Maybe they've adjusted that some. And then Shane Bieber, nice. And he put up 5 WAR. Shane Bieber's a total stud. Dylan Cease, Ohtani, Garrett Cole, Giolito, Matt Shoemaker getting 1 second-place vote for the Cy Young. That's awesome. NL Cy Young went to Walker Buehler and then Flaherty, DeGrom. That's a very believable top 3. Morton, Burns, Aaron Sanchez getting 10 second-place votes. Wow. Cool. And then let's see. Blake Snell, Aaron Nola, Mike Soroka. All believable. MVP. Oh, what do you know? Mike Trout won the MVP. Ramirez got a first-place vote. All believable, all realistic names here. I want a guy who just had a pop-up year out of nowhere. Well, Christian Vasquez, who somebody pointed out as an 80 potential and 80 overall in this game. And I didn't switch this over to that rating, but mainly because of his defense. So he put up 4.9 WAR and a 123 OPS plus. This game loves Christian Vasquez, it seems. Bo Bichette got some votes. Any other pop-up guys out of nowhere? No, these are all guys who could get MVP votes, believably. And then Acuna, Betts, and Turner are the top 3 in the NL. Lindor and Seager, Machado, Story, Bellinger. Yeah. Oh, Dylan Carlson. He put up 5.2 WAR and a 140 OPS plus. That's a young Cardinals outfielder who, in my last fake Orioles sim, was an MVP caliber candidate for me. So that's always fun to see. And then I said I was going to do the trades, and I went and did that. But I'll show you some of the trades that happened this season as well. Trade log. I'll probably miss some. I'm just going to scan this real quick, so feel free to call it out in the comments. So here's on April 5th, the Padres shipped off Tommy Pham and CJ Abrams, who was the number 14 prospect in the game, for a minor league reliever, and Scott Oberg, a major league reliever. So looks like they were trying to get rid of Pham's salary, I guess. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure I get that. And then let's see. Lorenzen went to Cleveland from Cincinnati. What else happened here? Again, I'm sure I'll miss some. Let me know. Just scanning. Matthew Boyd went to the Cardinals. They loaded up on pitching. Isan Diaz went to the Nats. Let's see what else happened here. Here's the Blake Snell trade. On July 4th, the Mets got Snell, and the Padres got Dominic Smith and Roberto Sanchez, a rookie baller. So I don't see the Padres doing that trade. I don't think they will. Let's see. Where were we here? I scrolled way up, or it scrolled me way up. Kirby Yates got dealt. Garrett Hampson went to the Nationals. Nationals loading up on middle infielders, apparently. Oh, the Rays and Royals had an interesting trade. Brady Singer going to the Rays. Margot going to the Royals. And let's see. The Orioles acquired a Machado, but it's not Manny, unfortunately. Alex Wood went to the Cardinals. They really did bring in a lot of pitching. Kevin Gossman brought in 4 prospects for the Giants. They dealt him to Cleveland. Bassett went to the Blue Jays. Givens was dealt. Robbie Ray was dealt to the Royals from the Blue Jays. Looks like the Blue Jays really unloaded. And then, here's a big one. Chris Bryant went to the Braves for Austin Riley. Wow. Okay. So I guess the Braves were loading up there on July 31st. That's awesome. And then John Gray went to the Angels. Congrats to the Angels on getting some pitching. So then you are probably wondering how the postseason went as well. Here's the playoff tree. Braves beat the Astros. You can see Padres and Mets were wild card teams. Braves, Cardinals, Dodgers won their divisions. ALCS, wow, the Braves beat the Dodgers in 5. And then Houston beat Cleveland in 6. And then the Braves won over the Astros in 6 games. So I'll just show you a few fun players, just how they did. Let's see how Acuna did. He put up 8.3 WAR and a 166 OPS plus. That'll play. Tatis, I think, got hurt. Yep, womp womp. Only played in 46 games, but he put up 3.2 WAR and a 170 OPS plus in that time. Let's see. What did Luis Robert do? 4.3 WAR. Oh, only a 109 OPS plus. All right. I don't remember seeing Juan Soto up in the MVP voting, was he? Maybe I just missed him. I probably said his name. I don't know. Okay. Oh, he missed some time. Only 115 games. We still put up 4.1 WAR and a 141 OPS plus. Let's see what my guy Manny Machado did, one of my favorite players. 5.8 WAR and a 135 OPS plus. Of course, fake Orioles and legend of many of my previous fantasy baseball teams, Luis Castillo. Couldn't get him this year. Price got too high on it in fantasy drafts. It was a real bummer. 2.5 WAR, 4.23 ERA, 9.4 strikeouts per 9. I don't have like my strikeout percentage and FIP up here. Like I said, I haven't done my dashboard design yet. Let's see, who else should we look up? Let's look up Vlad. Vlad Jr. Ooh, just 3.5 WAR and a 125 OPS plus. So solid, but not his breakout campaign. But I believe Bo Bichette, not Bouchette. It's Bichette. 5.6 WAR, 121 OPS plus. Solid season from him. Okay, so that's cool. I'm sure there are more guys that you want to see. I'm trying to think. Who else am I missing? I hit Tatis, Acuna, Soto. Those are the big 3. And then let's see how Bauer did in LA on his big deal. 2.1 WAR, 176 innings, a 3.68 ERA, 118 ERA plus. Okay. Cool. So, yeah, I just wanted to kind of do that just for fun to see what happened. The things that I kind of took away from it was, that budget thing with the Padres. The trading seems like the AI was making a lot more trades, at least relative to what I'm used to. And, yeah, but it was fun. At some point, I think I'll sim out like 40 years and do like not historical sim, but a future sim, and then tell you, how guys like Soto and all those guys worked out. I forgot to check on my man Christian Yelich, of course. Did he have a bounce back year here? Yeah, 4.6 WAR, 133 OPS plus. Not like MVP level Yelich, but he's 29. Oh, and we got to check on Bryce Harper too, obviously. Bryce Harper with the 74-win Phillies played in, just 113 games. But he put up a 127 OPS plus and 3.2 WAR in that time. Let's see, what's his injury history? So he strained his back and he partially tore his labrum. Well, partially torn labrum only put him out 5 to 6 weeks. I guess physical therapy is a wonderful thing. Wow, impressive. So that is what happened in my sim. Congratulations to Atlanta on their World Series victory. And also thank you to Atlanta for beating Houston, because nobody wants to see Houston win anything, not until all those guys are gone. So like I said, I'll be back with more videos soon. If there's videos that you want to see that I didn't mention in terms of what I say, I'm going to do the trade settings, I'll do coaching, I'll do a draft, I'll do my franchise mode, I'll do updated tutorials on different stuff. But if there's anything I haven't mentioned that you want to see specifically, let me know. I'll get to that at some point. So thanks always for watching. Talk to you guys next time.